This is our project paper. We wanted to do something above a normal gallery in a virtual like tour, like art steps or something. So we wanted to make everything in Blender, and we didn't really know exactly how we were going to do that. But Miss Brooks was on board, so we were excited. And we had like a month left of school, so it was go time.
Before you guys run away with it all, how do you want to work? Should I make breakout rooms?
Just make one with both building and planning, and then one for marketing
that we can choose from. We created our teams, and then we started making deadlines for everything. So we had the building team, we had the planning team, and we had the marketing team. I was about to write the title on the big paper, but we don't have the name of our World's Fair. So I think marketing team.
No, you could just put like to-do list. Come up with name.
Let's make a new doc with like name ideas. This is Friday, yeah?
Okay. So
like end of class Friday, right?
are you gonna do bullies?
What are you guys working on right now?
We're making a PowerPoint on camera.
We're making a really pretty PowerPoint.
It's gonna be pretty.
But I'm tired.
Yeah.
Before you actually get into the work, it's kind of like this very simple place where it doesn't tell you anything, but then once you get into these like individual rooms where it would be our work, you truly get to see like each student's own little world.
We're going to have a poster, an animated poster, maybe with moving text.
Where are we sending cookies up? You may be wondering.
Instagram. We want to do a lot of social media.
Well, fashion has its own Instagram, right? The architecture does too.
Is it time for graphics?
We need, yeah. I feel like we need,
Much to think
like
about.
I probably need an Instagram anyway for my strand.
Just for the
I never really
future.
thought about it.
Yeah.
We'll make an Instagram.
Totally makes clouds.
That's the cloud before the coding.
This is the cloud.
Like filling up the paper.
I love that.
And then I'll just figure it out when I hop into Illustrator.
You know,
Can you make it shorter? So it's not as like big as the over here. Like this tall.
I'm working on Emma's room right now.
I'm working on Skylar's room. Skylar has like a designated pink. That's good. Boom.
Got goosebumps. Got goosebumps, baby. Oh, that's awesome.
So this is Selena's. Are we gonna do like a post for each person then? So those are gonna be Instagram stories. They're very cool.
Brooks seal proof.
Originally, I was on the planning and development team that came up with the concept for the show. Once we got that idea off the ground, I moved to the marketing team. I worked on 4 of the animations for the poster. I was a little nervous about the animation part of it because like I had never animated before, but definitely thanks to Diana and thanks to Melanie, I think I ended up really enjoying it and I learned a new skill. It was just really rewarding to see the animations on like Instagram and see them be showcased. So that was definitely one of my kind of like pushed the idea of doing the stop motion film with the little etc. poster, just because I thought it would be a really cool concept to integrate. It was pretty difficult with the idea when most of the team, our class, was physical school. It would be hard to be involved. There are definitely a few things that were an advantage, like taking the stop motion video. Because we were already at home, we could just walk around during class and like go out and take our pictures that we needed to. Something that I could take away from this project was learning how to communicate better and work together, which I think is going to be important for the future.
And this is like our project, and then like the documentary will premiere, and then the movies.
So there's 2 separate components. The documentary is the thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
And then there's the
actual
room
room.
video.
It might have to be separate length.
Yeah, I was thinking I would just screen share the
Oh, and then the
documentary.
rooms
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
The more they talk about it, and the more complicated it gets, the more I'm sorry.
We're just trying to figure out.
For the most part, we gotta be careful because, oh my god, like, there's so many things that can go wrong with Wi-Fi.
Well, thank you. I know. That's why I'm saying multiple hosts set up.
The thing that we're trying to decide now is, does it make any difference to have that sparkly door on the other one?
I don't think the doors are a big deal. I just think it's a complication that I don't think
No one's
anybody's
gonna
gonna
notice.
remember from one to the next anyway. They're not looking at the doors, they're looking at the words.
People
But it
are
don't make
working.
sense as an introduction to the next room.
I'm sorry, Carla.
Continuity, man.
No, the continuity. No one's gonna see the continuity.
I know, I think
Yeah, but
once you're in the next room, you don't even remember what the last door of the last room looks like.
Fine, everyone can have their own door.
Hey, this is like 5 less steps in the door process.
But like,
I hope Nicole's getting the whole door argument.
no, that's because
Well, we can talk tomorrow as a group about what we think we should do with music.
Yeah.
So this is like an example with Nicole's. Nicole did a girl boss job with this. And then this is angle 1, and so she did a letter for each object in here.
Oh.
After we finish all of that rendering, we're gonna do the final renders for the catalog.
I have 3 of my final renders done. I have Amaya, Emma, and Diana.
I have Iz's done.
Please back yourselves up. Anyway.
Oh, also, should we? I know we were talking yesterday about kind of like the timeline of the event itself.
Wait, let's not get into that quite yet, because what are you doing?
There's a little tiny bug that she trapped under the wipes.
It escaped.
Please put that in the documentary.
We haven't.
So now the music thing, I do want to talk about. Should we just have one overlay?
If we do fade out and fade in,
How can we actually get all this music
well,
done in the elevator?
what are you editing the video on?
Premiere.
Premiere. So it's going to be, what? What is the half of 19? 9.5. 9.5 minutes long. The music is a huge coordination. We're gonna have to practice some stuff
gonna be a
in
lot.
that last week.
Also, unfortunately, I think that week Miss Quincy was saying is graduation rehearsals.
Okay.
It's okay, everything's gonna be
Maintain
fine.
calm. That's why we need everything pretty much by the 21st. Not pretty much.
So we can like,
21st. Is that doable for the whole building team?
That's like more than enough time, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no. My brain's gonna blow up.
Okay.
Finding Morgan's lost files.
oh, Morgan, you lost your phone.
Yes, all the work I did is gone.
No more models.
It'll be found. It's fine. It's fine.
If it loads.
This is crazy. Wait, so now I jump to another room?
now we have Emma's room.
This is crazy good.
Yesterday, Noah sent me, and I was on call with Keith, and I actually started making like chimp noises when I saw it, because it was amazing, and it looked so good. It was so good. It went crazy.
Okay, documentary person.
Yes.
When are we gonna see it? Because I really
Monday. I'll have it done by Monday morning.
Okay.
It is 2:19 a.m. and I am in the middle of almost finishing the documentary. I'm about to edit the last day or so of the process and then make a quick outro or some way to wrap it up. And then I'm done. Finally. Okay, now back to the documentary.
We can show Nicole's documentary and the final video on Monday, like if it's the real day.
If we finish our rooms, and then we finish the renders of the sides, and then Carla puts it all together, and then we get the music, then that comes together, and then we get the renders in the catalog, and then everything's done.
That's it.
That's it.
There's a few things you really need to realize, and one of the things is this whole project is going to live on after you. This is like a major big deal. This is not just a night, woo, we're done. This is going to be the inspiration and the jumping off point for next year for the juniors. So everything you guys are doing now really counts towards the future also of this strand. Everything that you guys have accomplished at this point is you opening the door for some kid that never thought of this stuff before. So get stuff done.